Hello!
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to the Higurashi anime.
It's time for war.
Yes, oh my goodness. Remember, last time on the Higurashi anime, Rena was sane and was given a couple of nice books thanking her for being so relatable.
So
Hashtag
nice.
relatable.
She got some picture books. They got little unicorns in them. She's having a great time.
It's a very scary experience recording the final episode of the anime before editing the first.
Really?
Because I have no clue how this entire thing is going to turn out, and it's too late to turn back now if things are going awry.
Well, it gets its time to commit to the bit, to Wishi's bit.
Yeah. This is how I imagine it must feel doing a reality TV show for the first season, where like you have no idea how reliable the cast is going to be, you have no idea how reliable the cameras are going to be.
And you've already paid everyone, or committed to paying everyone.
And you just get into the editing booth and you're like, fuck, my life is over.
This is the end.
Okay,
So we have a Wishi. That's the main thing.
I haven't watched this season of The Bachelorette in Australia.
Why are we doing The Bachelorette? With a Wishi on screen? You know what? It makes sense.
Because it was relevant to the directly adjacent discussion. But whoever is editing this series, I feel so sorry for them because I've heard clips of the show, and the amount of editing that goes on to like splice sentences together, clearly very rushed. Like, they must have been working with a train wreck to have that much like all over the place editing.
Oh no. They gotta whack a story together with such little time.
Like, it's not like the people making these shows are, untalented or anything of the sort. But you just got to feel sorry for them.
That's right. When you're editing The Bachelorette next year, I'll be rooting for you from the shadows. That's your next gig, dude. I'm telling you, that's your future.
I mean, listen, in the Sydney media industry, genuinely possible, but I hope not.
Dude, you're getting paid so much.
It's pretty dangerous. What's happened?
Being on The Bachelorette is very dangerous. You lose your whole career.
Kasai is looking for Rena?
As an actor cop. That's what Uishi is.
Clearly, the anime director did not think that he was Uishi's informant, because Uishi looks genuinely concerned.
I think he does that in the VN as well. I think, look, I don't know if you're
No.
he's going to hold up.
He looks genuinely concerned.
I see.
Uishi's a good actor with his mouth, but he's not a good actor with his face. Stole hundreds of her family's money.
Hundreds of monies have been taken. When you get them back.
Wow, Uishi, calm the fuck down.
He's just a very emotional man, you know?
I read that bit in the
Earth
VN.
Invasion.
I read that bit in the VN as like, why didn't you open with that? But here he's just like, you fucking idiot!
You've ruined everything. I love it. So it's time for the Earth Invasion. I hope you're excited for that one.
What do you mean? What Earth Invasion?
There's an Earth Invasion.
What?
That's what the fucking title was called. The Earth Invasion. I'm excited. I'm ready. Time for aliens.
Dude, this is the last time I'm ever going to hear this theme song.
Today, you're right.
Actually, wait, no, I'm editing this, so
that's true.
It'll be the 25th last time.
Sadly, they do replace this opening for the second season.
26th, rather. No.
What?
Yes, 26th last time I'll hear this.
What? Well, yeah. I mean, right now it's 25th, right? Yeah. So we got one episode after this one.
No. But then I've got to edit. Oh, so it'd be 27 then, because we got the next episode. And then the 26 episodes I got to edit.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
You're going to have to hear this OP a lot of times, dude.
I have to hear this OP exactly as many times plus one as I've already heard
That's
it.
Exactly.
So this is really a moot point, and we've I'm sorry.
But this is the second time you're hearing it. The second last time you're hearing it live, telling us your reaction.
That's true.
This is your second last chance, which is very important, mind you, to tell us
very important.
How much you love it.
It sounds just like it did in the first episode.
Good.
I still love the bass line, though it makes it feel way older than it is. I really like
that shadow work. That's beautiful.
I really like some funk bass. You know,
some funk bass?
This like weird synthy, it's just got no groove.
Dude, look, I'm just happy they show us the shadows of the bike and their
there
bodies.
You go. Me on disposed of bodies. What?
It's their dark past. It's foreshadowing of this. Look, real friends help you hide the body. Straight up. Do you remember when an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old handled dead bodies? Oh my god.
I mean, it's not like it's the first time either of those two have killed anyone.
What, Rika and Satoko?
Yep.
What?
Rika's had 100 years of life, and Sadako definitely didn't push her parents off a cliff.
You think that Rika's killed someone? She would never. She's precious.
I mean, I'm sure there's been a timeline where she went to inject someone and was like, fuck, that was the knife.
I will now inject you with this sharp object. Oh, wait. The blood is coming out. That's not good. Oh, we're in the junkyard now. Oh, heck. Is it time for the creepy scene?
Wow, that is a lot.
It's very bright. This is dark, but the inside of the van
It's a lot more
bright.
bare bones inside that van than I'd imagined.
Yeah. She looked at him like, there's that look of disgust.
Dude, they put the digger from the backgrounds in the anime.
That's cool. That's a little attention to detail there. I like it.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if they like superimposed it straight from the VN or something and just, painted it.
I'd be okay with that. Take some good stuff from the VN. Take Renner's actual VN sprite, stick it in the van. We're done.
The voice acting clearly said Gogora, but the translation on screen said the storehouse.
Yeah.
Could someone please explain?
I mean, this might be changed in the other translation, but like they just make it easy for us to understand, you know? I will say I quite, oh god, those eyes. I will say I quite enjoyed the VN's way of explaining the like cop versus mob boss angle. It seems to be a little bit more brushed off in this version. Oh, that's gross. Ooh, it's creeping. I do like the blood creep. That's fun. Fucking maggots. This is why we don't go to Hinamizawa. Just don't go. There's maggots
What part
everywhere.
of the... Oh, hey, they did reorder this in the anime.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm really in touch with anime pacing, but not VN pacing.
There you go. That's true.
What part of the explanation in the VN did you think worked better?
I don't know. I think that there's just more scenes. Because isn't there literally a scene where Mio and Keiji are like, oh, it's funny how the cops are after them and we're also after them. That's weird. She's caught between them. I mean, maybe I just was talking over it, but I feel like the explanation there was not nearly as impactful. I also don't think that scene we get... I might be proven wrong, but I don't think we like dwell on that scene when Oishi and Kumo-chan actually go to meet.
I guess
Mion,
I guess I was more confused by your use of the word explanation. Like I think that the explanation here is fine. It's just that it's
it's not given much emphasis at all. Is the thing. Like I mean, this is all very dramatic and shit, but like,
dude, they've spent so much budget on those punch-ins. They could only punch in once just then.
I know, dude.
They're
saving the other two.
That's how razor thin
the budget is.
Yeah.
I know, right? They're running out. I don't even want to look at the next episode. It's gonna kill me. Oh my god. Everybody betraying everybody.
I'm not really following the emphasis on his voice here. It sounded more like he was going, "What? Mion, she couldn't have betrayed you."
She's your best friend, I swear.
Rather than, "What? Mion, she couldn't have betrayed you." You know, it sounded way more sarcastic.
It's true. That said, we are not Japanese people. I do not understand the intonation of a Japan man.
A Japan man.
A Japan man.
The pop filters in this studio are getting worse the more we use it.
Are they? I shouldn't do that.
Like I'm barely breathing in.
It's hard.
I'm gonna.
It's not Peter. It's
I'm gonna pull the pop filter off. So that's a little bit better.
You have to cut all this. Cut all these peas.
I'm not cutting any of this from the
cut all these
commentary.
peas. Peter.
The truth.
It's alien time. I'm excited.
I love Alien.
I do. I love aliens more, though.
Sigourney Weaver is a hero.
Of course you would say that. You and your infatuation with badass lady characters. God, you just swoon so easily, Felix. I can't handle this.
Ben, did you grow up with a poster of Sigourney Weaver at the end of the first film hung in your bedroom?
No, I grew up with a poster of Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan standing with their lightsabers out over my bed.
That is the same answer as yes.
No! Sigourney Weaver is not Darth Maul. I'm sorry. Not yet.
Is it Sigourney Weaver? It is Sigourney Weaver,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, she plays Ellen Ripley. Besides, she doesn't become a badass until the second one. Like, you know, she's a survivor, but she is just going ham. That was an awkward cut there.
I still just remember Sigourney Weaver as Grace Augustine from Avatar, who's a character that...
Yeah, Grace, that one. Was she the, like, rebel leader? Was that her thing?
No, she's the doctor that runs the Avatar program.
Yeah, the rebel leader.
I mean, I guess.
Basically.
There we go.
We got some laughter, too. Everything's happy. Everyone's having so much fun.
Man, this voice acting is so chaotic.
It's
and,
true.
like, I'm not sure whether that's the best or worst part of this scene.
It's great. No, I love it. Look, I can appreciate...
It's definitely not in the middle.
I can appreciate some good chaotic laughter and crazy eyes and all this nonsense. I love it. So much emotion. That's what matters. All that matters is the emotion. Not the cadence, not the structure of the scene, just the raw emotion.
That's always the one problem for us doing voices for the show is that, like, as good as we can do, like, accents in broad strokes, neither of us is very good at doing the cadence of other dialects.
I mean, look, it's all about that practice. But yeah, you're right. It's one of those things you gotta do like a character, so you gotta get like a professional voice actor on the show, actress even. We need someone to help me do. I mean, all my voices.
Who's the
really.
one that does Renner? It's like Mai Nakahara or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know voice actors, especially not Japanese voice actors. So
I just remember seeing that name thrown around a bunch.
I believe you.
Juvenile Law is kind. Here we go. It's my favorite part of Sumihara Boshi, where I definitely had no issues with anything that was being presented.
It's true. You thought this was totally justified.
This feels really expository in the anime.
It is a little bit, yeah. I mean, they've switched back to the end mode where they're like, let's talk and talk and talk and talk. But it feels out of place now.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't been this the whole way. It's great.
Like, this would have been so much punchier if she just went, friends don't hide things from each other, right? Like, that time that you flashback.
I was going to say, flashbacks are your friend. That said, loved that sound of the cleaver getting picked up. That was great. That swing sound, 10 out of 10.
That said, I guess it would have been very tropey if she'd been, like, narrating over the flashback. That would have been just a bit too much Japanime.
Look, I would have been okay with it. Look,
you would have been okay with anything Renna did. You just have...
I mean, you're not wrong. Renna is perfect and can do no wrong. Also, we've skipped the, like, yeah, we cut those scenes together. The, like, separate meetings with Renna.
Wait, did she meet with Rika last episode?
I don't think so.
So it still has yet to happen.
Yes. I believe it's gonna be a flashback. So that's fun. Spoilers.
Okay.
This is the scene that finally broke me. This is the fucking one.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
This is the one that broke little me's heart and threw everything I knew into disarray.
This is honestly all I've been waiting for this entire show.
This scene? Okay. It's outside, not like inside the stupid classroom.
Which makes a lot more sense.
It does, because he wants to like get away and only talk to his friends about this, wishing Renna was here with him.
Uh-huh.
Nandesuka. Just say Nakama a bunch of times. That's how you bring him back. There we go. There it is. You said it, Rika.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay to keep secrets, but like, if you need to share it, then you need to share it. It's that shit.
That is what we call the friends.
It's the one. Here comes the friends again.
I like that they opened with the ambiguous example first.
Yeah.
The hands. Woo!
It's much more like poetic in his head in many ways, or it was. When he's talking about leaving the flowers, and it's just this like really brutal act of murder.
Fucking Chie.
I love. I love the way that like the shadows appeared. That was like really unsubtle. I kind of love it. Got his case.
Here we fucking
Oh my
go.
God. All of the flashbacks.
I actually really like that they had this first so that Rika's reveal could be like...
Yeah. It's like, oh shit, Rika is like stepping forward to the front. And then we have the drug scene. And then Rika becomes a drug dealer. Later on. Oh, God.
Like, I think obviously to some extent in the VN it works better having the suspicious one first because it, it makes it feel more sinister and that kind of leaves the question more open.
Sure.
Whereas I think this, in terms of the condensed anime, is a better example of, like, the real reason, like, the real things you should be focusing on, which is, like, Rika trying to escape.
Yeah.
Rather than her just being like, oh, I'm ancient and evil as shit, suckers.
I mean, they both are pretty fun.
Yeah, no, they're both fun, but I think that this worked better for the pacing of the anime.
Yeah. I don't even know if... I think it might actually be in season 2, now that I think about it, that they have that flashback. I think it's when they're chatting with Rena in the future.
Wow, spoilers then.
Spoilers. Look, I'm not concerned about spoiling the first episode of the second season.
Wow, double spoilers. Now I know when it happens.
It's literally the first episode, and it's basically all the stuff that we've learned here.
Next thing you're going to tell me it happens in the VN.
It doesn't happen in the VN.
The voice.
It doesn't. That's a weird voice. Where's that coming from?
I still have like a tiny problem with the fact that Rika in the same chapter is like, gosh, why do I still have this weak body? But then also still has the big hefty voice.
How would that body even make that sound? Yeah. It's fine. It's magic. It's magic stored inside of her. Mion is blushing. Get out of here. Get this ship out of here. You're Mion Keiichi ship. Just get out of life. Bunch of cuties. And there is the redemption, or rather the resolution of Keiichi's character arc. Come all the way from being a fucking idiot, betraying his friends, and now he's like, let's do it. Speaking of let's do it, we're in the restaurant Keiichi-ichi. Who's that random policeman?
He's got to balance the scales.
I know, but like, it's just some guy, like, look, at least she's enough for 2 men. Let's be real here.
It's got to be the guy who was at the junk site, because that's like how it happens.
I guess so, but like, I feel like he's been in several scenes. I just don't know who he is or why he matters. Well, he's just there. I mean, he's just there to round out the numbers. He's that one friend.
Kuma-chan's been given like his name once, right?
I know. Like, even Kuma-chan doesn't get a huge part in the anime compared to the BN, but there's just this random dude. Time passes.
Oh yeah, it was pretty on the nose, dude, hey?
Time is like a river. Time is like a sea.
This scene is definitely way more suspicious than I'd imagined it.
Yeah.
Like, it feels more like the family's trying to do an underhanded deal than actually giving over real goods. Like a problematic occult novel, as opposed to what?
A regular occult novel that just is nothing, One that could be used to summon Cthulhu. Totally different thing.
I do like that the anime still chose examples that don't necessarily make it mutually exclusive from being one story.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, they could have just, lived underground while they were trying to survive the climate or some shit.
Yeah, it all makes sense to me.
I love that face.
Fucking smug ass motherfucker.
He said his name in the Japanese, but not on the translation.
Give Kuma-chan his moment of the spotlight. He needs it.
Maybe it's just the translation.
Probably is. That said, Kuma does not have a big part. He
definitely doesn't.
This is his moment to shine, though. He's taken over. Also, Ishi doesn't seem nearly as distressed as I pictured him in the novel.
I mean, we're also in his head in the VN, though, right?
It's true. It's true.
Like, I feel like the whole point of him going outside was to be like, oh, I am not stressed. What are you talking about?
Heads into the car, blast music. Yeah. Slams the door.
He does that thing where he, like, leans down and smashes his head on the horn. Ooh, that was threatening.
Do not waste our courtesy, bitch. Oh, there he is.
Now Uishi is passing time. Wow, that
cigarette
is...
into the water. That's not good. Oh, there's the shot. There's a shot that is in so many of the Higurashi music videos. It's insane.
I think I have seen this shot and also seen this recycled animation from another Dean anime.
You know what? I believe you. But it's a good shot. They're like holding the blade out to the side, the dead eyes, the band-aids.
As much as I'd love to wait for the credits, we're sharing studio time today, so we gotta punch on.
We gotta be speedy boys.
The last episode. Oh my goodness.
Time for the finale. I'm ready.
I'm so excited.
You ready for my heart to break?
No.
Okay, good. I thought that was what you were looking for all this time, just for my heart to shred in pieces.
I mean, yes. But it doesn't mean I'm ready for it.
Okay,
I'm excited for it.
Okay.
But when you physically explode, I didn't bring a hazmat suit.
That's right. We'll have to get Sean in here.
Okay.
Pick up the pieces.
Hello, you are still watching the same video.
Oh! Welcome back to nothing. I mean, to something, but, not from nothing. You have come from something. Chie
I like that they gave Chie a window in this.
Yeah.
Her actual office felt a bit like a prison.
Yeah.
Which I think worked better for Higginbana, where they reused that shot.
Higginbana? I mean, you're right. How much Higginbana have you seen? As a matter of interest?
I've seen one picture.
I assume you've seen all of Flo's millions of memes.
I've seen a few of them.
Okay, they're pretty good.
I've seen a few screenshots and a couple of bits and pieces. Wow, that was abrupt.
That was
They
ominous.
didn't even show her like running off.
No, she's just there now. Hello. Well,
She got a hostage.
that was quick.
Uh,
What are we, like a minute in? God damn.
well, I guess we
Right
know.
it's quick.
I guess we know who Jerry is then. Jerry is apparently a young girl.
Yeah, she's a lady now.
Maybe the anime just adapted it wrong.
I mean, I believe that, but what are you gonna do? Tournament chapter.
Dude,
retake.
that is some fucking brittle wood for it to split the whole way along from.
Look, she's strong. She got that big ass cleaver. You know what's great? Her cleaver changes sizes like every goddamn time you get a new artist. It goes from being like arm length to being like bigger than her whole body and twice as thick. Oh my god, I love it. It's like a Buster sword in some art. It's fantastic. I love that her little nutter there can just be anything you want it to be. Any kind of weapon. Be an axe, be a sword. It can literally split the world in half.
Well, it sure has been fun watching this OP. How many times?
Well, 26 times for me right now. But,
why is OP a thing in the Japanime community? It just means opening, right?
I think so. Yeah, opening and ending, OP and ED.
Does it come from like a Japanese root, like the reason we've abbreviated it, or is it just like?
I don't think so. I think it's just an amalgamation of English letters.
I imagine probably comes from some cataloging website where it was just like OP for opening.
Yeah, it probably has some really like innocent beginnings, but yeah, it's just opening. There is no like deeper meaning.
Someone used ED in the comments a while ago, and I genuinely had no idea what it meant. And I was like Googling it, and I'm like, why even abbreviate that?
Why even bother? It's good though.
Like ED takes more effort to say than ending.
ED ending. I guess so.
Opening
But
I can back.
It takes more to like type though. It's only 2 letters. Also, wow, everybody's here already.
Yeah, this is very abrupt.
That's right. We're cutting forward in time. Oh, Chie notes.
Holy shit, they gave him a face.
And yes, we got the principal.
He looks exactly how I imagined him.
I don't know if we'll get any like lines from him, but he exists. It's the main thing.
Dude, what the fuck just happened to Ueshi's face?
He got angry, and when he gets angry, his face turns into a horse. That's what happens to all the characters on this damn show.
No.
This is Oishi. Is this Oishi?
There was one other show that did a really, really stupid job of that recently. I'm trying to remember what it was. Keiichi's just like, yeah, I fucking tied him up.
He's just
Nobody
chilling.
died.
He's having a great time. Why is he on your side? Explain. Oh, God. Yeah. I feel they could have set that up a little bit more competently, but that's okay.
I don't know. I think this is all right.
Keiichi specifically being the like accomplice here, I feel like has not been quite as set up as it should be.
Well, yeah, but we're about to do that thing on the phone here that like...
Sure. It will flash back.
I don't think we need to.
It's dumb.
The only thing we've really missed here is the setup of, you know, prefacing the gasoline thing before it's introduced.
I'm not so fussed with that, personally. What? Fucking shaft head tilt up in this bitch. At least they're giving us stuff to do in this conversation rather than just standing there looking at nothing like what Oishi is doing.
What are you talking about? He's dabbing that sweat off his brow.
Oh, look at me. Oh, there you go. Oh, here we go. We got some of the worst animation in the series coming up. I hope you're excited.
I mean, I was shitposting about the budget last.
I know,
but
it's just going to get worse.
It really, they clearly were going a bit thin.
Yep. Just watch Renner's face. Just watch it. It's going to be great.
I mean, you've seen Ueshi's face already.
I know. But Renner's face gets it the worst in this episode. Anyway, we'll get there. Ugh, not that. That's gross. Put a lot of tension on those maggots, though, which I like.
I do like that it showed it from Keiichi's perspective and the maggots went there first. That was a good bit of detail.
Oh, goody two shoes. What are you gonna accomplish by not bending the rules?
It doesn't functionally make a difference, but I did like that the VN did the thing of Ueshi like stepping to the side to avoid, whereas here they're just away from the door.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a whole lot of strategy going on in this standoff in the VN that is just not present here, which is fine. Like, it's a streamlined version, but it's a bit sad having all the additional context that the VN provides. Like, what if we tell her there's a sniper there, so she won't look out the window when we talk? That said, I'm okay with him abbreviating that section specifically. Also, fucking, there it is. There's the gas everywhere.
Yes, we noticed.
He's very threatening.
Gasoline. A little fire is all I need.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
He's straight up looking like at the dude's badge.
Yeah.
The mass investigation.
She's gonna give up. No. That's not enough time. Damn it, Renna.
Oh, no.
Did she tell her this? Did she tell him this in the VN? Was she like...
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, I think this is wordier than it was in the VN.
Oh, God. That's right. We got a big dramatic pull. There it is. Watch her face. Just...
Did they turn the hatchet around in that last shot?
I think so.
It looked like just before Keiichi. Yeah.
There it goes.
She's like rotating her wrist 180 degrees every time she brings it down.
Yeah.
That's like a really weird detail in the animation.
Well, this is very tense and dramatic.
Keiichi, your radio is going to set the bomb off, but we're going to ring the phone just in case, okay?
Like the horn honk. That's a good little detail.
It looks way more suspicious than I imagined it being.
I'll just scratch your beard. Don't worry about it.
It's... Keiichi, your hair isn't long enough to hide this. Take this wig.
You need to grow it longer. Have some shampoo, quick. It's not very much time.
Once again, both mediums made the mistake of being like, yes, nothing has happened. Hi, 45 minutes have passed.
Exactly. We only have 1 hour to go. It's been 15 minutes left. Like, get out of life. What were they doing for those 45 minutes? Just standing there? Me on? Like, I don't...
It's just artificial increasing of the tension.
I mean, you're right. But, like, why not just say it's in 15 minutes? Like,
yeah.
I don't... there's a step missed, you know?
I'm trying to think, is that like only the third time the entire anime that's been mentioned?
Traps?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not nearly as pronounced in this one, unfortunately.
Something pacing.
Look.
Something us repeating ourselves.
I was going to say, we're just going over and over it, but come on, just go read the VN, guys. Anime's trash. Why even watch anime at all, honestly? VN is the superior medium.
Get out. Get out of my house.
Not in your house. In your radio station. And you don't own the radio station.
That's true.
I work here.
I should just buy it.
The radio station?
Yeah.
Good luck. But then it wouldn't be a community radio station. It'd be nothing. It'd be the Felix radio station.
I'm a community.
You're a community? You're gonna run it by yourself, are you?
No.
Oh God.
Get other people to run it.
And then you have to pay the money.
No, I don't. It's a volunteer station, Ben.
Oh my God.
2SER, volunteer-driven radio. 2SER.com/support.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Flex and Herds coming at you live with the finale of Higurashi.
Does he still have the earpiece in or not?
I don't know.
I can't tell under that wig.
It was his left ear, I believe.
Yes.
Time for traps.
I think this is one of the like few parts of the VN that like genuinely caught me by surprise.
What? Just this whole section?
No, when it was unveiled that it's like not a kitchen timer.
Yeah.
And I was
It's a
like,
fucking trap.
What?
It's great.
Why? That doesn't make any. Did the translators make a mistake?
No. When it's just being a fucking clever girl. Get cornered. Here we go.
Fucking chop his head off.
No, don't you suck.
You suck. Who did this translation?
God, you suck. Rika! Oh my God.
Oh, he does have the earpiece in.
There you go. Rika, tackle a bitch. Here we go. I will say this isn't nearly as like action-packed as I remember it from last time I saw it. That's okay.
Well, yes, because Sadako called out about the trap after Keiichi had left the room. They've decided to monologue instead.
Well, I was even thinking about when I watched the anime originally.
Oh.
I remember it being a bit faster than this. But yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. God damn it, Rika.
Get him.
I can only hold you for about 5 seconds, but that'll be enough. That's all we need. Just enough time for a flashback.
Hooray.
Yeah. I'm okay with this.
I'm like, it's fine. I kind of enjoy getting the opportunity to try figure it out for yourself.
No, I don't think it's like, it's not the biggest mystery, and it's like pretty straightforward.
When I said that earlier, I was concerned that they just weren't going to include it at all.
No. I think it's fine. I mean, they go through that in the VN anyway. They have like the setup, and then they have the flashback later on anyway. Like,
yeah.
Oh, pat on the head. I think that this is totally fine.
Oh, it totally is. I just wasn't expecting them to.
Yeah.
He's got the symbolism in his hands.
Oh,
He's got the whole symbolism.
Don't sing that song, please. Sadako, fucking get out of there. He's got the lighter. I love English. It's my favorite pastime.
Oh, come on. You got a fucking baseball bat.
I was going to say,
slap
smash it. Just smash the window, you fucking nerd.
Yes.
Nice.
I do like that because then it's kind of like a visual throwback to Rena's whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he just fucking Naruto running on me?
Yeah, dude. He's leaping. Ah!
I genuinely feel like that was slower.
That was great.
Like there was more risk of him sliding off the roof.
Yeah.
Than there was of him, running out of time.
That'd be amazing. Now rip the thing apart so it can't start again, Keiichi. Oh my god.
What do they all have batons for? They're fucking children.
They're ready to go, okay? Just in case Rena fights back. You got 50 guys with batons. They're ready. If only that song started right now, I'd be in. God damn it, Keiichi.
I both love and hate that delivery for so many reasons.
No, it's great.
Like, it's fucking hilarious.
I love it. Oh. The hat flew off, not the hat. You need that to be able to live. So she's protecting her brain from the aliens.
I mean, Keiichi's footwork's terrible. He's already lost this fight.
Sure, his feet are bending in the wrong way.
Was that the visual you were imagining when she hit the roof?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. That was like nearly exactly
Keiichi
what I
hits the roof,
pictured
but
when you were
yes.
describing what you thought.
That is exactly what it was. That
Yeah.
was what I was thinking of in my head.
Come on, let the principal fucking talk. I dare you.
Let him
They
cheer.
didn't even animate him!
Rika's in trouble.
Didn't even move!
Shush you. Rika's dying. Protect Rika. Protect everything. Doing the principal wrong. They're doing Rika wrong. Keiichi Renner is still talking. Hanging out on the roof. Lots of low swing, telegraphed attacks. Super exciting. Setigo's head is obscuring half the fight. Ricky's having a good time narrating, though. It's good. Yeah. Honestly, look, go find the fan art of this scene. That shit's the best. Go find all of the fan art. I have a folder somewhere that's just like all the fan art of this scene. It's fantastic. I do like that they're using the main theme, but it's like this, I don't know, it's way more like, how do I even describe it? I don't know, they're using the main theme. I like it. They're like remixing it a bit. It's like bumpy, like drummy track.
I don't know if it's not matching what I expected it to be, but like, there's so much downtime in this.
Yeah.
Like, I was imagining this scene as being like, words between the swings rather than like lengthy
long
pauses.
Yeah, it's not great. The budget can only go so far, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that, like, as much as I like this track, it's fine. Like, they should have fucking paused it during this moment. This is the moment where you slow things down and like put on the sad tunes. Like,
I mean, in terms of the mix, they have actually like dialed back the drums for this discussion. And so like, it's not like they, didn't pay attention to that.
I don't know. It was fun, guys. There we go.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
And then Casey died horribly. You're right there.
Oh, the sound effect!
Do you recognize that one, or?
Yes, but it's everything I could have hoped.
What? I'm concerned. It's one of those audio engineer things, isn't it? Goddamn.
No, it just didn't match at all.
Nah.
It's like it fucking flew dozens of meters onto like gravel, and it just sounded like fucking hitting this tiny little drum.
Dink, dink, dink. Yeah. Why you doing like this? Why you doing like this? Have it out, nerds. Hug it out.
Dude, you see the fucking core strength that took Keiichi?
I didn't notice. Sit up. Look, you can do that.
To functionally do what he just did, he had to lift his butt off the ground, balance himself, pull his legs behind him, and do a sit-up all in one action.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm just being distracted by the raw emotional strength it takes to hug Renner in a moment of need. That's why Keiichi is best boy. Sweet fucking children that deserve happiness is what they are. Oh.
And the building blows up.
I'd be pretty okay with that. That'd be a pretty like great ending. Here we go. The play out with the Rika monologue. It's great.
And the empty fucking village.
It's great. Yeah. But where is everyone? Come on, give me the line. Rika.
Do it, I dare you.
Give me the line. Oh, guess that's it. And then we flash back to all the good old times and the silly animation.
I don't like this anymore.
You don't like this?
It's like, oh, hey, everything has gone back to normal.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
it's
do
gonna get
something
worse
fucking
again.
suspicious, please.
Yeah, I mean, here's Oishi. This is it. Like, this is...
Come on.
There's going to be a second season, bitch. Get ready. Because now it's Rika in the car. Foreshadowing. Yeah. That's how it is, bitch. Oh, fuck yeah.
There we go. That's a
the
bit
fucking
better.
line. Yeah.
I was concerned that it was just going to be like, and then they lived happily ever next season.
No, I love that ending. I love the ending to this season of like, hey, everything's cool again. Wait, no, it's not. You're fucked. Everything like repeats again. Everything goes down the shitter, even though we think that we've like found our happy ending.
Well, there you go. The anime.
Anyway, no, it's good fun. I enjoyed that.
Oh.
It's always good to go have a blast in the past, bit of a nostalgia trip down memory lane.
Yeah. That final fight scene really could have done with a couple of budget raises.
It just, look, I imagine that the manga version has to be the superior version. I feel like we need to read that. Just that scene. Just that one scene.
Maybe. Just so that I can finally be impressed by it.
Wow. Get out of life.
It's like, it's so obnoxious too, because like, it kind of comes from the place where, you know, when you know too much about something and you like over criticize it.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, you know, normally when I'm watching movies, even if they're bad, I'm like, oh, you know, that's an interesting detail, and they did this and they did that and they did this and they did that. But like, I feel like the flaws in this are so obvious to me that
Sure.
I can't ignore them as I can in other things.
Maybe.
Because I feel the underlying scene, as I've said in a few comments, is like really, really, really strong.
Sure.
It's just a shame that the way that it's been presented in both this and the VN is like, ugh.
Sure. I mean, I don't take as much issue with it as you do. I mean, I've like come to the acceptance that like when I watched this the first time, I didn't care about animation. It was not something that concerned me. And I also again think that like because we're trying to act out the scene in the VN, that definitely made it drag more than it did.
Yeah.
I definitely like the VN version better out of the two that we've experienced on the show here. But yeah, no, I would love to see like a properly animated version of that fight scene. As much as fan art and fan fiction, all that nonsense can like placate me, I want to see like a properly animated version of that scene. That would just absolutely kill me. Anyway, it's been fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the anime. I think I don't want to say I'd been led to expect that it was worse, like that it was bad or anything. But it was definitely better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, sure.
I think,
Yeah, I mean, it's not as trash as people make it out to be. I definitely, like, I do not regret watching it. I will never tell you, like, in seriousness at least, that, like, oh, don't watch that shit. Like, if you don't like reading the ends and you'd rather just watch the anime, go watch the anime.
Yeah.
There's no problem there.
like, you're still getting a lot of the core beats, and you obviously miss out on, you know, a bit of the nuance, but I feel like the kind of people that, you know, would miss out on the nuance would be the kind of people who wouldn't want to read the VN anyway, so it doesn't really matter as much. I think that's a really good adaptation. I've seen a couple of people say it's a really good way to like recap yourself on it because it does still hit those core beats.
Yeah.
And I can totally agree with that.
I will say, this is just the first season, and as we all know, there is no fourth season, but the second season and the third season are really excellent. The budget gets a huge boost, presumably after the success that the first season brought them. The animation gets better, the sound gets better, the OP gets more detailed, like, and they commit an entire season to just the two, 7 and 8, and also an anime exclusive arc that Rikushi was like, you need to put this arc in to like explain some things that you missed out of the first 6 arcs of the story. And they get a lot more time. I think they get about as much time as they need.
Yeah.
I don't think when we eventually get around to watching the second season, I hope, I don't think that it really needs a second go over. I think it's just the first season that needs a touch up.
Yeah. It's kind of always interesting how that is with, I think, a lot of media. Like, I can think of a lot of bands that have that kind of thing where their first album is like really, really compelling and well written, but it's terribly produced because they have no fucking
and
budget.
then they get the budget, and then they can do it properly the second time.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
But like so many bands won't do it the second time because it feels, like pandering, or also because some bands tend to like wear out on their earlier material. which I imagine is probably similar here, where like if you were to go to the studio and be like, hey, you know that show we did? Let's just do it again. But with more money this time, they'd be like, really?
Really? Like, who's gonna buy that except for the hardcore fans? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think that was really good. I'm glad we took the chance to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we took the chance to put it in the show.
Yeah, for sure.
However it ends up actually in the show.
I'm looking forward to it.
All I have to say to you, Ben, is that if we're doing season 2 of the anime, we're doing the Umineko anime first.
Okay, you know what? I'm up for that. I haven't actually seen the Umineko anime, so it'll be a journey for both of us. I've only seen bits and pieces, mostly panty shots, mostly boobs and panty shots, because that's all that show is. And you can't tell me otherwise.
I'm scared.
I'm terrified.
All right, well, hey, next video in rotation, whichever it ends up being, it's gonna be Matsuri. No, Minigoroshi.
Minigoroshi when? Now?
Yes.
Next week.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Shout out to Jamtrad, who I don't know if he was the only person, but he was certainly the first person to point out that we hadn't started Minigoroshi when we finished the second recap for Arc 6.
Look, it's fine. We'll just have to get to it when we get to it. And then I can finally spoil you on things.
Woo!
Properly this time, and no one can complain. Fight me in the comments. Here we go.
Next time.